Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am Jeff grantMEDIA, and today's unboxing first impressions video, we've got a package from Grantstone. Now, Grantstone did send me this as a sample for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Grantstone prior to publication. They will see this when you do. So what is inside this box is a couple of firsts for me. This will be the first product that I've ever had a chance to take a look at from Grantstone. This is going to be my first Chromexcel boot. And this is my first black boot in probably 20 years. Black sneakers, shoes, that's totally fine. I have like one pair of like shoe boots that are black that are like I wear with my suit. And that's basically what I wear them for. But black boots, I currently have one pair. It's an old pair of 12-inch Matterhorn jump boot styles with Gore-Tex. They're like my slop boots, my mud boots. I had a pair of Rocky boots in black that I absolutely love those boots. They were black leather with black Cordura, Gore-Tex. Wore those until the soles rotted away, and because they're Gore-Tex, you couldn't resole them. And I had one pair of Double H black Wellingtons that were similar to the brown ones up there. They're a little bit shorter, but I never wore those. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. So I'm more of a black and red and tan boot kind of guy. So I like, I guess, my earth tones more so than my blacks. But I will say there's, as things do, my tastes have changed. And recently I've been looking more into engineer boots and I've been looking into black boots. So we have a pair of black Chromexcel Grantstone boots inside this box. So I'm kind of excited to not only try a boot from Grantstone, but also to try my first pair of black boots in like 20 years. Because I will say those Matterhorns, they're my slop boots. That's basically all I wear them for, is if I'm going out on a shoot. We've done a couple shoots in some more or less abandoned type locations, even for work, and it's been sloppy, and those are the boots that I had opted to wear for those. But that's it. That's the only pair of black boots that I wear, and the only pair that I've owned, and they are probably 20 years old, and to be honest, I'm surprised the soles haven't rotted away on those because they're a pretty soft sole. But let's stop babbling and start opening this box. All right, so we will be careful. We should have a box inside the box, but always be careful nonetheless. You don't want to puncture your soft goods. And then when you're done, fold, lock, and put away your knife so you don't cut yourself. Okay. There we go. I can already smell the leather. I just opened it, and I can smell the leather wafting up. That's great. Okay, so I think this will slide. How's this box up? Okay, no. All right, you're gonna see them before me. Okay, no one saw anything yet. Okay, so we've got a thank you letter. We also have a card from Grantstone that talks about your initial fit. So let's go ahead and read this quickly. Initial fit. Place your shoe boot on a carpet or shoe bag. After lacing, look for the widest part of your foot to settle in the widest area of the shoe. Extra room in the front of the toe is expected. Footwear that shows signs of wear cannot be exchanged or refunded. For any questions, please send us an email at info@grantstoneboots. We believe in the fundamentals of boot making, prioritizing fit, and using proven components. And here, oh wow, we don't just have a dust cover, we have a branded. This is like a brand on both sides. It's like almost like a run. And then we have our boot bags, and we do have a piece of foam in between the boots. So we have our boots inside the dust covers. This is a great presentation. So here's our boots. And we also have, I think these are extra laces. So let's open that up quickly. I know we're saving the best for last. The boots are still in the dust covers. Yes, so we have, oh, this is cool. So we have an extra set of leather laces, and then we have a shoehorn that is branded Grantstone, and it is a bottle opener. So extra laces and a shoehorn / bottle opener in this little bag with a branded run. This is a very impressive presentation. I like this quite a bit. So Grantstone thus far, kudos on your presentation of your boots. Okay, but here we have the coup de grace. We have in these boot bag, these dust covers are very soft and plush, almost like a polishing rag. Ooh. There we have it. Oh, wow, that is nice. Oh, yeah, they smell good. They certainly smell good. And we are laced up with some black leather laces. There's our other boot, and do a quick once over. They do look amazing. Okay. Whew, smell great. I see absolutely zero flaws in these boots. Wow, these are nice. Very, very nice. So presentation, A+. Initial impressions, taking them out, first time seeing and touching, A+. They feel amazing. They smell amazing. Wow. I like the sole. We do have a leather midsole. I believe these have a leather midsole, welt, and insole in them with cork filling. I don't know if the insole is removable. No, it does not. No, it feels like it's a half sole. Just double check in there. Yes, there's a vegetarian leather insole in there, and then there is a half sole for the heel as well. Now my size, oh, it's handwritten in here. My size is an 8.5D. Now they do have a sizing guide in there. In my conversations with Grant Stone, they asked what size, if I happen to have Iron Rangers and what size they wear in Iron Rangers. I said, in fact, I am wearing a pair of Iron Rangers right now, and I wear an 8.5D in the Iron Rangers, and they fit me great. So they said, perfect, our last is similar. The diesel boot should fit you just the same as your Iron Rangers do, so that's why they sent me the 8.5D. They did tell me that I could do the tracing of my foot and take the measurements and send them all that, so I confirmed that I would get the correct size. And honestly, I had literally just traced my foot and had all those measurements, but because I had told them my 8.5Ds and my Iron Rangers fit me great, they said we shouldn't have a problem. We'll send those out to you. But if there is an issue, we're going to try these on here on the carpeting, and if they don't fit, we'll just swap them out for a different size, up or down. But I don't think we're going to have an issue. But oof, they look nice, and we have a lot of lace here because I think they want you to actually wrap your lace and tie it, which is totally cool. I'm down with that. But let's try these puppies on. And oh yeah, the 8.5Ds fit me perfectly. They slid on like butter. And before I even had the boot laced, I can tell how comfortable these were. Again, they told me if I had an 8.5D and an Iron Ranger, these should fit similar. And I will say these probably fit me better than my 8.5Ds and my Iron Rangers. These are incredibly comfortable, and there's going to be a very, very minimal break-in period. Right now, I am wearing them with a medium weight smart wool merino wool sock. It is currently February, and these are the average middle of the road boot sock that I will wear this time of the year. And they are feeling and fitting great. They're not tight, they're not pinching. I don't feel any hot spots or rubbing anywhere in the boot. But man, are these boots comfortable. Not only did they have an amazing display as you're opening up the box and just getting the boots for the first time, but trying them on, they slid on like butter. They are really, really comfortable right out of the box. These are going to be a quick, easy break-in, and man, I am so surprised at how comfortable these things were as soon as I put my foot in, again, before I even laced up the boot. Now, the bird's eye view looking down from them, they have a nice silhouette. They certainly have a wider profile than a dress shoe, so you can tell that you are wearing a boot. And I really like that I can see the brown of the edges of the laces sticking through. It helps to break up all of the black on the boot. But man, these things are just so comfortable. I really am blown away by how well they fit right out of the box. Now, the Grant Stone diesel boots come in at $435 USD, and they are available in 21 different leather and color combinations. So there is something there for just about everyone. They come in a D, E, and triple E width. These are crafted with Goodyear welt construction on Grant Stone's Leo Last. My pair seen here is the black Chromexcel, made with leather tan from Horween in Chicago, Illinois. The boots feature a full grain kip leather lining, 360-degree split reverse welt, antique brass eyelets and speed hooks, a veg tan leather insole, welt and midsole, cork filling with a steel shank, full grain leather heel counters, micro stud rubber outsoles, and these boots are crafted in China. So first impressions of the Grantstone diesel boots in the black Chromexcel are very, very high and very positive. I mean, from the presentation to the boots themselves, the way they're packaged, the box is nice, then they're inside, each boot is inside some dust cover that is wrapped in a branded cloth with a piece of foam between each so they're not going to scuff or dent each other in transit. Inside that, there's also another little bag that contains extra laces and a shoehorn bottle opener. I love the bottle opener. The way the boots just slid on my feet with no hassle and immediately felt comfortable. So they nailed the size. So if you have an Iron Ranger and you're looking at Grantstones for the first time, get your Iron Ranger size. These fit perfectly. Probably fit a little bit better than my Iron Rangers fit. I mean, the Iron Rangers still have a long way to go before they're fully broken in, so we'll get there when we get there, but fresh out of the box, these things felt amazing on the feet. They look really, really great. One of my personal hang-ups with black shoes is when I look down, or black boots, I'm sorry. When I look down, I always felt like I was wearing a black dress shoe, but these have a wider profile to it, so when I'm looking down, I'm not getting that impression in my brain. That's what I always saw when I looked down. I was like, I am wearing dress shoes, which is why I never wore black boots. But these have a wider profile, and when you can just kind of see the edge of the laces, it helps to break up the black, and it just makes them look awesome. Now, as they scuff and break in, and we'll get some of these crease marks on them, they're only going to look better and better, and they're going to look more like a boot. Now, the diesel is Grantstone's plain toe boot. Like, it's no frills, nothing flashy. I think they say the diesel doesn't bring in flashy. It's for strength and durability, which, I mean, the leather, it feels amazing. So I don't think we're going to have any issues with strength or durability. The insoles feel like they're pretty dang nice as well. But overall, incredibly satisfied with what I'm seeing. Again, presentation was top notch, was unbelievable, really. The way these boots my feet just slid right into the boots. I didn't have to like grip them and force my foot in. I simply unlaced them, loosened them just a little bit. My foot just slid right in like it was an old friend. And they just immediately felt comfortable even before I laced them up. Walking around in them for the first time, I didn't have any hot spots. There was no rubbing. They didn't feel tight in the width. So the size was nailed. It was dead on. Again, going back to sizing, they did offer to have me trace my foot and send them the sizings, which you could do that and you'll be able to get your size nailed down even better. What I did was you stand on a piece of paper with your legs basically shoulder width apart. You have someone take a pencil and hold the pencil straight up, trace your foot. And then I also have my width measurements from the widest part of my foot as well. And I have that just on file now. So I can use that. I can send that to any company. If I'm getting boots, I can just say, here's my foot measurements. I can translate that from inches to centimeters if I need to. But I didn't do that with these Grantstones because I said I wear an 8.5 in the IRs, and they sent them to me, and they fit amazing. So very, very impressed with the quality of the craftsmanship. Now, $435 for this boot. It is imported. A lot of people are going to get hung up on that fact that is imported and that has a $435 price point. But because it's not made in the US does not mean that it's not made with quality. There are plenty of shoe manufacturers, boot manufacturers, and there's manufacturers of many other goods that are not located in the US that make a phenomenal product. And I think Grantstone is one of them. I mean, I haven't worn them yet. I've just worn them around the house, testing them, but just feeling them, trying them, just the initial putting my foot into the boot already felt amazing. And I know these have a good lineage. People love Grantstones, so I don't feel like anything bad is going to happen when I wear these Grantstones, but I think it is well worth the price. They put a lot into the presentation. They put a lot into the product. It is made with premium materials. The leather is tanned in Chicago, Illinois, so the leather is from America, and then it's sent over to China to be made. And I mean, I don't see a stitch out of place. Everything looks amazing. All the stitching is tight. Everything is straight. I don't see like any issues in quality or craftsmanship at all. Like everything is just spot on. Like they did a phenomenal job with these boots. So just because they're imported does not mean that they should be cheaper. Now, yes, if they are imported from a country or from a manufacturer that is using low quality materials, low quality production, unskilled workers, not paying their workers a fair living wage, yeah, by all means, you don't want to overpay for something like that, or you really don't want to purchase a product like that at all. Not the case with the Grantcells. These are being made by professionals that do quality craftsmanship. I mean, I'm still looking at this boot and I can't see anything out of place in this boot. So the fact that they're imported, it doesn't mean anything to me. I honestly, do I like to see things made in America? Yeah, sure I do. Do I like to see American manufacturing where I know people are being paid a fair living wage? Yeah, absolutely I do. But if there's a product that's imported that is also being made to a top high quality standard, that are paying their workers a fair trade, a fair living wage, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to intentionally only buy made in USA products, because there are other products out there that are made with just as good, if not better quality than some American made products. But I'm not going to discriminate because it's not American made. So to me, that is a non-issue, the fact that they're imported. Yeah, these are just amazing. And I think I am immediately over my hang up with black boots after seeing these, trying them on, and just looking down at them on my feet. They just look awesome. I'm so stoked to put these into immediate rotation tomorrow. So first thing tomorrow morning, these are going on my feet as I walk out the door to go to work. So with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up so we can get on with our day and start testing some more products. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.